Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I have a bit of MMA news. So rapper 50 Cent recently called out Rampage, whether it was just like promotional or it was just like a little funny dig or he's actually serious. He made a kind of a little Instagram call out of Rampage. 50 Cent has been recently kind of just been seen with Scott Coker, maybe trying to sign a fighter of his to Scott Coker, to Bellator, or whether it was for him to sign himself and try to make some money, try to make some type of celebrity fight, trying to make some money off his celebrity and maybe get some big money off that some way. Because Bellator certainly is the league if you want to make like kind of these freaky fights or these little weird fights and you want to like get some celebrities in. Bellator certainly like doesn't have as many requirements as the UFC, even though the UFC did get Kimbo and Slice at one point and they did try CM Punk. So they're certainly not that much different, but Bellator is certainly to a different degree. It's like more open for those type of freak fights, like with Royce Gracie being like 50 and Ken Shamrock. So they're more of the league for that. So I wouldn't be too surprised if they could get 50 Cent in there, certainly for a lot of money. And he certainly would draw because people always still had this little tough guy image of 50 Cent. So plenty of people would tune in and would bring a lot of attention to Bellator. And Bellator certainly needs a lot of attention. So they certainly be willing to pay him. And under Viacom, who has a lot of money, would do crazy numbers. 50 Cent fighting on Spike TV. That would get at least 1 million views just off the rip. I don't know if it's pay-per-view wise, but certainly off of free, like at least like TV, but still cable television, still would do a lot of numbers. So it certainly would be a good draw. Then against against Rampage, who's another star, that would just help it more and add some credibility to it at least if he did come and fight. I don't know how good his chances would be, but more so back to the whole call out. He basically called out Rampage and said basically he's thinking about signing with the Bellator if the money's right. Then if the money's right, he'll be in Bellator. He said there's another Jackson in the UFC, in the Bellator, and what's name not you won't be Quentin Jackson won't be the baddest Jackson if he signs. So that's basically what he said. So I don't know if he's saying he won't be the bad Jackson and he'll be able to beat him. They're certainly around the same weight class. I think 50 Cent probably heavyweight to light heavyweight. I don't think he's no middleweight or welterweight, especially at his age, especially with all that muscle mass. So he either light heavyweight or heavyweight. And Rampage probably he'll be a heavyweight because Rampage seems like he's not gonna cut down to 205, so it'll be a heavyweight type of matchup if they did hypothetically fight. And Rampage just kind of responded after like the post was deleted. Probably just heard about it. He said like this posted little meme said the face I make when a rapper calls me out. So he probably didn't take it too serious. Probably laughing about it. Might even be slighted by it. I think it's not like they're foreign to each other. I think they actually acted in certain movies together, maybe at least one, and probably on the same set of some other movies. So they probably definitely crossed paths, probably talked before. Even one of 50 Cent's rappers, like friends that was in his group, G Unit, mentioned Rampage and so they know of each other. It's not like something they're new to each other, especially since he mentioned him, so he definitely knows the Rampage and stuff. They're probably still cool on the low. So who knows what it kind of call out means, but the fight happens. I think 50 Cent kind of smart in a little way, not too smart, but smart in a little way to pick Rampage, especially at this point in his career. Even though 50 Cent, I think, is older than him. I think stylistic-wise, it might be a matchup that could be safer, but is it really safe when somebody had the power to knock you out? Who knows? But as far as the matchup goes, I think 50 Cent actually has a pretty decent, not a decent shot, but like as far as like where people kind of giving him, like I say he at least has a 10% chance of winning. And where a lot of people might say he has no chance of winning, I think 10%, because 50 Cent, I think he has pretty much a lot of power still, just has power. Maybe not boxing power, he has a little bit of boxing background. And Rampage is not necessarily going to be the fighter that's going to try to take you to the ground, even though he should and make it an easy fight. So at least gives you 50 Cent more of a chance than if you fight a mixed martial artist who's really going to just go do whatever it takes to win, just take you down and try to submit you. Then 50 Cent would like really have no chance because he just get taken down and submitted. With Rampage, would at least give him some chance to fight. He'll probably won't be the fastest fighter at his age, and it gives him a little bit of chance to go, but it might give him more chance to get hurt if Rampage does get any bit serious and might actually hit him with one of those power punches and give him some concussions and brain damage. So, but if he fights, I don't know, fight smart enough, maybe he could do something. But he certainly has a little bit of a chance more than for the grappler. But that about sums it up. There's not really much I can say about this matchup because it's certainly still hypothetical at this point. 50 Cent hasn't signed no contract. He was that serious about it, especially since he deleted the tweet. He probably had some other attention to it. He probably just wanted to get some talk. He really just wanted to get some publicity up. That's what these celebrities always do, especially people that have been in the game for a long time. They always try to keep themselves relevant by whatever means they can, whether just a little poke or a little bit something they got to get you talking about them just a little bit for them to keep their little relevancy, even though they might have it sustained in other ways. Always keep you talking. So like, that's what they want to do, just keep that fame, keep themselves relevant all the time. Whether it be big, small, always try to find a way to keep you talking about them. And in different avenues, different ways. So that's about all I got to say. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and also in the comment sections, maybe start a dialogue. What you think about if this matchup actually happened? Like, how you think it will play out? What you think the odds will be, and how, like I said, play out how the odds will be, and how much real like how real do you think this is? Or you think this is all just stunt and talk and publicity? So that concludes this video. Peace.